Hey guys, it's Chris Hussein here back from CNH Small Engine for another informative video. This one deals with SKSs as I'm making this video about my SKSs, and this is the one I have right here, and I'm giving a video of a product that I recently purchased here about a month back. It's called a, where's the name at here? Magnamatic AKFST. It's a front sight post adjustment tool. It'll basically dial in your battle sights for your AK or SKS out there for that. So this will work on your AKs and most SKSs. I don't think it'll work on the Yugo MC9C6 because it has a slightly different front sight post on our for it. But basically what you do is you can use this to adjust your elevation on the top. On here it has an elevation notch, and as well you just put that down there and adjust it according to your targeting, where you're hitting at or where you're not hitting at. And you can also put this on top here as well and adjust your windage on here as well too. Basically what you do is you slide it down here like this and you torque it up, and you use to push the one pin on the left hand side over to the right if you're shooting to the right. Basically whenever you want to adjust the windage with one of these things, you take up your range. And say you're shooting it by an inch over to the right, and it's about an inch from the bullseye, and basically what you do is you want to push the windage over to the right so it moves the target point of impact to the left. Last time I checked, my battle sights zeroing targeting for my sheet side, take up the range. They want you to use a 25-meter range and adjust it according to their targeting. Basically, if you're at a 25-meter range and you have their grid up on the targeting thing up there for your backstop. Basically, if your thing is over about an inch, I think it's about an inch, inch and a half, they want you to adjust the front windage post. I believe between a half a millimeter and a full millimeter forward. So that'll bring the point of impact back over to the middle, about an inch back, hopefully in the bullseye zone for that. And that's basically how you adjust the windage. And you can also adjust the elevation with this front. It has an elevation tool built in as well too on here, and I made a previous video about how to adjust that as well too, because it's basically the same thing as I mentioned in the previous video, how to adjust your horizontal and vertical and stuff like that for that. So I give the product a 2 thumbs up. It'll fit on your AKs and your SKSs. As I said before, it may not fit on Yugo MC9C6 SKS because I haven't tried on my Yugo MC9, but it appears to be fitting on my Chinese one right here and my other ones I have. So I give it 2 thumbs up. It has a lifetime warranty on it, and it's zinc coated for longevity as well too. So they claim it's indestructible almost nearly for that. So it looks like it's made out of tool steel, and as I said before, it's coated with zinc on it for anti-corrosion and rust. So it's a definite tool to buy if you're serious about trying to sight in your gun at the range for like for any shit hit the fan situation under for that. So I recommend it. Buy it, 2 thumbs up. It's about I think about 32 bucks. I got on their website for it. So it's a good investment to get your gun sighted in if you don't know where the proper setting is for it, and it's a highly valuable tool if you don't have it and you have another way other than trying to rig a system. Because I've seen guys online just taking a ball peen hammer with a center punch. Let me see if I have one over here. I probably don't. Let me see what I do. I guess I do. Yeah, you can always use one of these punches right here. It's basically it is a Craftsman number 9 5/32 punch. Basically it's a flat, you have a nice long flat tapered angle right here. You can put it right on your post on here. However, the results are going to be kind of wacky because you have no way of slowly turning the increments on it. So I recommend this as a last resort right here, as opposed to using this, because you can adjust it nice and smooth on here. So you shouldn't have any problem whatsoever. So that's my opinion for that. I give it 2 thumbs up, and I took it to my range and it does work as it should. So I definitely recommend purchasing it for your AK parts or your tools collecting for your AK, SKS, and various like that. However, it will not fit, as I said before, on Yugo M59 SKSs, and I think the AK-104 or the AK cranks out there, because on those ones the sight block, or your sight area in the sight block basically has your gas tube right behind there, and this will not fit because of the positioning where it goes at. So it will not fit on those variants for your crank variants or the short barreled rifles out there for that, because of the different gas system on or for that. So just be aware of that, and you might have to get some kind of other sight adjustment for that. I really don't know about that, but that's my opinion. If anybody has any questions, comments, whatnot, as usual, leave me a message here on my page, and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. I'll see you guys.